awards in reverse order, beginning with Best River. Best River goes to artist Naomi Tiry Salgado for Spring Street Bridge. Delicate color relationships and fluid paint use in this piece make one feel as though they're standing right on the riverbank in the shade, looking towards a patch of sun. Spring Street Bridge's impressionistic sense of light and place brings to mind the cheerful paintings of Pissarro, yet with more modern paint handling. In passages eschewing the brush in favor of palette knife or thinned wet-into-wet bleeds, no technique is off limits in order to delightfully portray the scene's varied elements of bridge, land, trees, and most significantly, reflective water. With third place, we have artist Joseph Maurer with the painting Where the Chip Falls. Joy in the act of on-site painting is front and center in Where the Chip Falls. Big, fat, juicy strokes of color both represent water and demonstrate the very materiality of oil and wax paint. Active brushwork animates a simple composition of watery bands and earthy wedges. Naturalistic greens and verissimo brown tree trunks are juxtaposed with the water's heightened and perhaps invented paint box colors of cerulean blue, purple, and pale pink. As in Bay Area figurative landscapes, bold colors are married with those muted. Bold marks are placed upon a compositional framework more familiar. Here is gesture and place in one pictorial statement. With second place, we have artist Barbara Shafer with By the Eau Claire River. Just enough is said in this unassuming piece. By the Eau Claire River convincingly portrays the experience of a gray day spent studying rock formations at the water's edge, seeking, finding, altering, and wondering, with charcoal and paintbrush in hand. Browns of varying color temperatures sing next to rich black charcoal lines, enlivened with touches of lavender and hints of promising spring green. Compositionally solid, this could be used as a study for a more finished piece, yet stands on its own. The sketchy suggestiveness and judicious color use is like that of Rodin's works on paper. Refreshingly unconventional, this image honors with a close-up view that which is under the horizon line, and perhaps literally underfoot when painting the landscape outdoors. With first place, we have artist Anders Shafer with Rod and Gun, May 2nd. The artist brings his own energy and movement to make a strong statement of an otherwise gentle scene. In Rod and Gun, May 2nd, water-based media is pushed to its representational limits as the artist utilizes assertive darks and some opaque whites to portray a strong sense of sunlight. All foliage is handled differently, suggesting diverse trees. Closely related greens and yellows are placed with just enough chromatic variety to add interest. Sparing use of drawn ink lines counterbalance the swirling dynamism with a sense of delicacy. A unique touch brings to mind Van Gogh, and an openness to pattern in an otherwise realistic scene recalls Vuillard. Radiating light and brio, this active piece yet conveys an inviting space. With Best of Show, we have artist Derek Davis with the painting Backlight. A challenging lighting situation sensitively handled makes this an outstanding piece. Backlight is a unified whole with its soft touch brushwork, muted colors punctuated by slivers of light, and clear compositional structure. Subtly interrelated color is harmonious throughout. The palette, simplified figures, and solid yet understated composition bring to mind like qualities in the work of Finnish early modernist Helen Scherfbeck. Realistically irregular tree placement, faithfully observed building shapes, and organic people groupings add variety while contributing to the sense of verisimilitude. These more naturalistic elements achieve a convincing sense of place, and the conversational figures, gathering outdoors together to enjoy a warm spring day, convey a most welcome mood of anticipatory joy.